everybody, welcome to Dakman Productions and welcome to Conrail Rail. This is sort of a t-shirt reveal and an Atlas unboxing from eBay. So hopefully everything's okay. But anyway, I wanted to show off my new Conrail Rail Locomotive Shirt, now available in the Dakman Apparel store. There will be a link in the description. I absolutely loved how this came out. It took me about 3 or 4 weeks working on this locomotive art before I was actually satisfied of how it looked and the colors and stuff. Now, I'm sure people are wondering if this is inspired by CSX, and it is not. So Conrail Rail, basically, I picked the blue for the Conrail, and I just, if you watched any of my videos or photos, I've done a couple custom run Conrail Rail cars so far, and I've added a yellow arrow. So I picked the color yellow because it really offsets the blue quite a bit. So that's why I added the subtle yellow to the locomotive on this art here, and yeah, I'm pretty happy. So I also have a Dakman Rail Locomotive art shirt as well on the Dakman Apparel store. It says Dakman Rail instead of Conrail Rail, and it's red and black. Unfortunately, as of now, I don't have a sample of that shirt, but that will be my next sample purchase to show everybody what it looks like. So, this is available in many different colors, the shirt is, and also sizes from small all the way up to 5XL. Anybody has any suggestions on what else you would like to see in the store? Let me know. Please visit my store, the Dakman Apparel store. It really helps me out as far as getting to train shows. They're starting back up again. There are a couple shows that are going to come up. They're going to be kind of expensive to go to. I want to try and get out to the National Garden Railway Convention, but I'm going to need a little help with that. So, and by helping me or Dakman Productions, all you gotta do is go to the Dakman Productions Teespring store and purchase something, and that helps me out with tolls, gas, lodging, stuff like that, because the NGRC is in Tennessee. So, I'll probably, depending on how long I'll stay out there, depends on how expensive it gets. And I have plans to go to the East Coast Large Scale Train Show. So I'm starting to go back to train shows this year. But I'll just need a little help with that. And I also have a PayPal donation button on my channel if there's nothing in the store that you like or you want. So let's get to the unboxing. And today we have an Atlas eBay purchase, and somebody had mentioned on my last video that I'd done on Atlas they're like, Dakman, you came up with a new slogan for Atlas It sounds that way. So the new slogan is, "Go with Atlas O." And that's exactly what I've been doing all this week. I bought quite a bit from Atlas, but I also sold quite a bit of Lionel, and that's the way it goes. And I'm pretty happy with the Atlas that I've had. Like I said, Atlas O isn't for everybody because it is fragile. So if you want freight cars that you want to handle all the time, Atlas O is not for you. It's not for kids. It's mainly for somebody who Atlas O is mainly for somebody who just wants to have something on their layout, leave it on there, and run it. So this comes from who's the vendor? a store called Y2 Play Stores. And I never seen them sell trains before, but these came up. And I missed out on these two. So I really wanted them. And I said, well, why not? So I got the Atlas Illinois Central Gulf PS 4750 covered hopper cars. And these, we'll get these out on the track. They're really nice. They're brand new. And so yeah. These will make a great addition to the Conrail Rail grain facility, which is called Farmingdale Junction. And super happy. I know there's people who are saying eBay. Well, here's what I got to say about that. I got a little famous saying. Sometimes you have to deal with the devil to get what you want. There's your saying for this video. I know I promised a Conrail Rail Weekend number 3 update, but with all the reviews and the unboxing videos that I've made this week, I sort of slacked a little bit. So you'll have to wait until this next weekend coming up to see Weekend number 3 update on Conrail Rail. And so I've been enjoying my new purchase of trains, and of course the ones I've been selling I got a box and take to the post office. So I've been pretty busy buying and selling. So at any rate, we'll go and get these on the track. Okay, so I have the new Atlas Illinois Central Gulf out of the boxes on the track. And I tell you, they look absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I'm very happy. And I don't have to get into the details because I already have. Everybody should know the spiel by now. The Atlas graphics, the Atlas see-through grates, the rotating wheel bearing caps, the die-cast trucks. I mean, they're just top quality. There's no other word for it. Atlas is top quality trains. And, you know, to compare them with like MTH does not have a lot of details, but MTH is cheaper, and MTH doesn't have the fragile details that can be broken. So if you have kids and you want something to rough and tough around with, and then MTH Premier may be the way to go for you. But if you're, you know, trying to do a high rail layout or have something that's scale and well detailed, and you don't mind paying a premium price for it, then Atlas is the way to go. Now, Lionel does have scale cars as well. It is close and sometimes in the exact same price range as Atlas, but my biggest beef with Lionel cars are the troublesome trucks. Not to sound like Thomas, but so there's another new saying for my video: the troublesome trucks. Nothing related with Thomas, the tank train. So with the Lionel troublesome trucks, you know, between their milk car trucks and the trucks with the thumbtack couplers that keep coming uncoupled while the train's moving, and you gotta use rubber bands or tie wraps. Harry Henning actually showed taking a pair of pliers and twisting the tab a little bit so the lock goes inside further. You just see my last video where I had to oil them for the couplers open. I shouldn't have to do any of that. I really shouldn't. I can take an Atlas freight car out of the box, put it on the track, and I'm good. I don't have to worry about nothing. But that's enough rant with that. Because that's not what this video is about or anything. So anyway, let's do a recap. That sounds like fun, right? Let's do a Conrail Rail Atlas purchase recap of what grain cars that I bought so far this year. Alright, so we'll do a recap on the Atlas O that I bought so far. So all these green hopper cars that you're going to see me pan around, I just acquired or bought. So these are all Atlas O, either Trainman or the Master Series. So we'll take a look here. You'll see a Burlington Northern, Chicago Northwestern, the pink Farmers Co-op hoppers and 3 different road names. So yeah, these are hopper cars you would see at grain facilities even today, even though these are road names that have not been around for quite some time, because a lot of Farmers Co-op or leasing companies bought these hopper cars from these fallen flag railroads and changed the reporting mark, but to save cost on paint, they just left the original paint and road names on them. Some of these hopper cars don't look anything like this today. Being graffitied, heavily weathered. So a lot of them would be very unrecognizable, but you'd have to look at them real close. But all these cars you're seeing here, I have seen in a train at one time or another within the last couple of years. So these are still rolling around today. Like I said, sometimes you'll see the names been spray painted over in black, and they'll change the reporting marks, but they're still here. They're still running. And because rail cars can run up to 50 years before they need to be scrapped. And there is a mandatory rebuild in between that time. But after 50 years, they have to be scrapped. So some of these are coming up. But currently, they're still running. So if you're looking for well-detailed cars, Atlas O is the way to go. As you, somebody's already said, I made that slogan up. Now, the Lionel is okay if you like dealing with the coupler issues that they have, constantly uncoupling, and if you like having rubber bands or tire wraps locking your couplers closed, or taking a pair of pliers and bending the tab on every one of them. So, I only have 2 Lionel covered green hoppers left in the gray Conrail road name, only because Atlas O hasn't made them yet. I also have 2 MTH Premier grain hopper cars in the Penn Central road name, and my problem with MTH is that they're very lacking of detail, and they don't have rotating wheel bearing caps on them. So, to me, they're just a low detailed grade of a O gauge train. And I know I'll probably get some thumbs down for that, but that's just my opinion. But it's a perfect model to give to your kids to run. So it is good for that. It is good for something. But if Atlas O makes that in Penn Central, then I'll buy them myself, the MTH. But that being said, if anybody has or any leads to a ConAgra MTH Premier hopper car, please let me know. I've been looking for those for quite some time in a ConAgra road name. I've been begging Atlas O to make them on the Trainman or Master Series, the 4427 or the 4750. They have not as of yet, but guess what? Atlas O decided to make the ConAgra on the air slide hopper, which I do have on pre-order, but I want it in the grain hopper. So, at any rate, that's my ending rant for this video. And I thank you for watching another Dakman Productions video. Thank you for hanging out on Conrail Rail. And stay tuned for the Conrail Rail Summer Update number 3 coming to you soon. See you later.